This is Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching the Morphin Network.
This Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop Convention and Ranger Stop and Pop. Have you ever wanted to see all your favorite Power Rangers together in one epic convention? Go to Ranger Stop! Ranger Stop and Pop! August 27th to the 29th, 2021! Atlanta, Georgia! Ranger Stop 8! November 11th to the 14th! Orlando, Florida! Get your tickets now!
Get in the mirror.
No, we have to work together.
Shinji, get in the mirror. Shinji, get in the mirror. I understand, but you need to get in the mirror.
It's Saber.
Shinji, get in the goddamn mirror now. Get in the mirror. Hurry up.
If you do not fight, you will not survive.
Bro, I didn't get it originally, but I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay, but can we agree once and for all? One, that's actually kind of cool. Number one. Number two, can we just fully agree that all this could be taken care of for one way? Communicate with one another.
Yeah, this does feel like an episode of Ryuki.
How hard is it to say, hey, yo, we can't kill this person, we can't kill this thing because of one thing and one thing only.
And it's like,
it's a
why
human.
Don't you listen to me? Because you're sus. You're a traitor. You sold us out to Xaviers. Yeah. First I made a Ryuki reference, then I made a Dragon Knight reference because Draconic Knight.
Oh my god. Dude, I will say this right now. I want to give a big shout out to Rising Rabbit on Twitter, who is currently binging all of Kamen Rider Dragon Knight at this very moment and is able to find crystal clear HD clips from that show. Because of the fact that you can find it in Japan easily, apparently. I don't know. Anyways, without being said, guys, welcome back to the stage of history. And I'm not talking about Soul Calibur. You know we're going to make a lot of Soul Calibur references. Welcome back to the Rider Time Podcast. I'm Leo. This is Mike. And we are the Rider Time Bros. Henshin, my boys. And we are talking about episode 18 of Kamen Rider Saber. Flames Obsession. Defeating the Megid.
Yeah.
So
this literally felt like a typical episode of Ryuki because like almost every episode Shinji's like, guys, we shouldn't be fighting each other, and Ren's like, no, if we do not fight, we will not survive. But we're all riders. That rider's a serial killer. But friendship, dude, he literally held your friend hostage, and then he killed his own brother. But we're riders. Get in the mirror, Shinji.
I am getting wholehearted Wild Force flashbacks, and Cole kept saying, this orc has a heart. Wait, I don't see the heart. What are you? I'm evil, damn it.
And I love the soulful look in that barbed wire orc's eyes, like when he was like trying to feel its heart, like it's like, wow, maybe I do have a heart. It's like, I don't feel anything. No, duh! Of course I don't have a heart. You gave me hope though, and now I'm gonna kill you for it.
Oh my god. But anyways, guys, let's get started. And before we get started, we understand, yes, before we get into talking about Kamen Rider, yes, Morphicon has been moved from this year to August of 2022. I believe Ryan will be talking about that at some point, but if you want our take real quick, as long as we are all safe and vendors are safe and attendees are safe, I am completely fine with it. Does it suck? Yes, because John Tweet owes me a drink. But on the second hand, everyone will be safe. So that's just mine. Delayed, not denied. There you go.
Yeah, and also on the silver lining is, like, year-wise, the con is back on track in a sense, because Morphicon 8 would have been in 2020 anyways. We were just skipping Morphicon 7.
Yeah.
Kind of like that episode of Spider-Man Unlimited when what happened.
You're never gonna live down the
I'm
Spider-Man.
never gonna live that episode down because we were promised a 14th episode.
Disney, look at me. You need to release that final episode of Spider-Man Unlimited, please. We know y'all have it in the back catalog. Y'all own majority of Fox now. Grab the final episode and air it on Disney Plus. Thank you.
And Shout Factory, please re-release those last few episodes of Beetleborgs and VR Troopers. People need to see how awesome those shows are. Though Cody and I disagree on which one's better, but
anyways, with that being said, guys, there you go. So we'll see you all in 2022 for Power Morphicon, and we're gonna do a little something for y'all when live at Power Morphicon next year. Can't say what it is yet, but we're gonna do a little something for y'all. All right.
And depending on how things go, who knows? Maybe you'll be lucky enough to find Ken to add Ranger Stop.
Exactly. Well, that being said, guys, let's talk about episode 18 of Kamen Rider Saber. What were your thoughts about it, real quick, before you break down what happened? Go ahead.
Get in the mirror, Shinji, and channel the power of the ripple. Just saying. Honestly, that last battle felt like a reference to Phantom Blood.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Anyway,
you know what it means when I'm voguing.
I know. It's quite bizarre, but this adventure is still going. So let me put it like this. I enjoyed it, but I know you and I have said this countless times. Communicate. What the hell is going on? Toma, why are you helping this Megid? Oh, it's May's boss. She got transformed into a Megid. They put a book on her. There you go. Yuri saw the whole thing happen too. Okay, you're right. Maybe you're not a traitor. It's simple as that.
Or like heck, being more realistic, it's impossible. Homo sapiens can become Megids. First of all, you're not Magneto. Stop calling us by our scientific name for no reason. Second, I saw her turn into a Megid. Yuri saw her turn into a Megid. May, your homegirl, saw her turn into a Megid.
May, the girl who's trying to throw a back for you, saw the Megid. Anyways, before we get a little R-rated, let's just get started real quick.
Yeah, you better not be begging her for her eclairs. Just saying.
We get a recap from what happened last episode. We get a recap that Yuri and Toma are butting heads because Yuri is trying to take out the Megid. Toma's like, we have to save Yuki first. Chekhov's gun, a giant Chekhov's gun. We'll get back to that at the end of the episode. So, him and Yuri are butting heads. May is like, listen, you tried to kill my boss. Why? Like, what is your malfunction, Private Pile? And you can go from here. What did he say? Go ahead.
He said, I'm a sword, and Toma's a swordsman. All we can do is slash things. So we have to slash down our enemies, and we gotta slash down the prices on these DVDs for the sale. and we gotta slash down Moff Gideon for kidnapping Grogu.
and we're gonna slash down Homelander. Oh, I forgot. Homelander is running away right now.
And I gotta slash down using the power of determinazione. By the way, that's another JoJo reference.
And we're gonna slash down Sephiroth because he's gonna kill Eris at the end in the next part of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yes, Dagger Boy, she's going to die. Get over it. Anyways,
Flashbacks we must.
So, going back to what we're saying. So, Toma is having an existential crisis because he's like, how can I save Yuri if all this fool wants to do is just straight up kill her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not Yuri. Yuki. Meanwhile, at the southern base, where the continuing game of Among Us is still going, Ren throwing a hissy fit. And I swear, if it was an English dub, I would have Justin Cook as Ren because Justin Cook can make that somewhat annoying character come to life. Is like, why are we still here? Why don't we go after Toma and take him out? Rentaro is like, hey, yo, peep game though. I think Toma might be onto something. We don't know. And he's like, what do you mean? Because Reika, our favorite half Filipina, half Chinese, half Japanese actress, is like, we got word through the grapevine. Word in these streets is the Sword of Light, Soul Calibur, and Toma fought on Megid. And Rentaro's like, yeah, okay.
Sword of Light.
And he's like, okay, that's good. That means he's still with us. And that's when Ren does a hissy fit, and Ogami being best dad is like, yo, Tetsuo and Rentaro, y'all go talk to Toma, figure out what the hell is going on.
Meanwhile, the Megids are having a celebratory party in a sense, not like Zed and Reed in season 3, where they have a fiesta at Ernie's Juice Bar, but Legenial is happily playing some piano, so hurrah!
Exactly. So they meet up with Rentaro and oh yeah, go ahead, talk about that.
Yeah, so Yuri says that like he's the original knight and the original sword. The first two swords ever made were the Sword of Light and the Sword of Darkness. And then as soon as they clashed, the world was created in 7 days. And on the 7th day,
are you serious right now?
In peace.
Are you serious right now? There are things I want to say that there are things I want to say that are not FCC friendly, so I'm going to just chill. But yeah, so and Yuri pretty much tells Toma, yo, remember when you went to Avalon and you grabbed the King Arthur book? That was me. That was me you saw in the light. And he's like, wait, you're like, yes, I am. I told you that we'd meet again at some point. So while that's after their discussion, Toma meets up with Rentaro and Tetsuo. They're trying to figure out why, like, what's going on with Rentaro. Toma, and he's like, look, we know you're fighting Megid, but look, man, whatever this one man journey, this one man journey that you're doing, dude, you can't do this. Like, you're gonna need our help, and you gotta tell us what the hell is going on. Why do you think what Calibur said was right? And he's like, I'm not saying what Calibur did was right, says right. And I'm definitely not saying that what he did was right. He killed Kento and his master and everything like that. But there might be some truth. Something's going on in the Soul Society, not Soul Society, in the local. Because the acronym for Sword of Logos is Soul. Because the acronym is Sword of the Logos. So I'm like, Soul Society. I'm sorry. Like, there's something going on in the Sword of Logos. It could
be part of the MCU, SWORD.
There's something going on with the base, and I'm trying to figure that out. And he's like, you realize we're going to have to fight you if you continue to do it. It's like, listen, I have lives to save. Okay, now if you're either with me or you're against me, and then that's when they see the Yeti, they go after it. Rintaro's trying to kill Yukia, not knowing that Yukia is the Yeti, and Toma's trying to stop him from doing it. And he's like, "You're really siding with the Megid? Then you really are lost." And I'm over here like, Toma, tell him what the hell is going on. Toma-kun, tell Rintaro that Yukia is the freaking Yeti that freaking Pathos, Logos, and Zuos, Ethos, Logos, and Zuos put the freaking book on her. Talk to him, Toma. Talk to him. Nope, doesn't happen. Meanwhile,
and again, it's like, look, man, your Eclair girl totally saw it happen. If you don't believe me, believe her.
so Tetsuo fights Yuri, and Yuri just washes him because it's Soul Calibur. I mean the sort of like it's not Soul Edge. So the Yeti, that's honestly a really good shot because Yuri was just messing with him at this point. He's like, "Listen, it's like you remember the scene from Dragon Ball Super Broly when
with Whis,
and he's like, "Listen, I'm just
first things first, Zoom Punch." That's another JoJo reference, and then he does that shadow step thing where like he's behind him. It's like made you look, or as Tommy Oliver would say, not quite bird brain.
Oh my god! And guys, that's the first Dragon Ball reference we've made thus far. We're good. So the Yeti gets away. It freezes Toma and Rintaro. Yuri does his thing, and let there be light, and unfreezes everyone, and the Yeti gets away. Yuri and Toma go back to his bookstore, and they're talking. It's like, listen. I understand. Listen, I may not understand. Is that a Slash Riser?
No, it's Sunglass Slasher from Kamen Rider Ghost.
Oh.
Dude, if I had a Slash Riser, I would have told you first.
Yeah, I'm finna say, bro. Anyways, so they're talking, and Toma's like, "Listen, man, you and I, we may butt heads and everything like that, but I'm a swordsman." And I'm a Kamen Rider, and as a Kamen Rider, I have to save people. I know you. I know you're from a different time. I know if you're from a different generation, but you have to work with me. I know that there is a way to get Yukia out and take out the Yeti at the same time. And oh yeah, we also get a flashback. May is talking about how no one believed in her as an editor except Yukia, and Yukia is best girl to her. She's like, "You're my best friend."
Yeah,
and
can
so
we talk about how Saber got washed? Because he got washed. Literally.
We're done. Cue the credits. Cue the credits. I'm joking. Anyways, so but yeah, so Yuri is like, you know what? You're probably right. By the way, big Chekhov's gun, and shouts to our boy Toku Kid, who I'm going to bring his comment up saying, do y'all think the Sword of Light's goal form getting teased in the comic book he is reading? Yes, I do. I do believe that this is being teased at some point, maybe like 4 or 5 episodes from down that road. We will see this fool turn into a gold Silver Kamen Rider.
What I find interesting is because they did specify that the Wonder Ride books, or rather the fragments of the original book, are the source of all knowledge in the world.
Yes.
So and they even show scientific inventions and stuff. So it's somehow the Wonder Ride books somehow inspired inventors to make light bulbs and airplanes and whatnot, and maybe someone got the somehow was inspired by the book that would give Yuri his gold form into making a comic book based on it called Sword X-Men, or whatever it's called. Hold on, let's take another look at it. Sword X Man.
X-Man. Yeah, Sword X-Man.
Yeah, and just like how Toma, just like how Toma's books are essentially based off of his lost memories.
Yeah, Brave Dragon.
Which by the way,
Storm.
raises a question I've been wanting to ask.
Go ahead.
Like, if what's it called? If scientific inventions were also created by the Book of Origin, why isn't there like a science themed Megid or science themed Saber, right? Or like I would love to see like freaking radium or relativity or gravitational force. You know, like
Or plutonium.
PU 239.
Vibranium.
What's it called? Biplane aeronautics.
Adamantium.
Once upon a time, there were two brothers who've unlocked the secret to flight.
Oh my god. Out for flight. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, so Yuri and Toma come to an agreement that yes, we need to get Yuri out of there. Yuki out of there. How do we do it? And Chekhov's gun. They toy toaster shoots both pieces of toy toast in the air.
And to me, like, I thought of that too. Like, what if we overtax her power, just like in the previous episode, where the book somehow ends up leaving her body, but somehow we destroy the book before Genial gets his hands on it and puts it back in her body.
Yeah.
And then they came up with the toaster idea.
Yeah. They were listening. Anyways, so Yuki turns back into the Yeti. And Megenial pulls up, and so Yuri fights Megenial while Toma takes out the Yeti. The Yeti.
I notice is that in this scene, his shadow form is not translucent like it is in the previous scene or in the previous episode.
Because it was outside.
Right.
Outside.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I see. I see. I see.
I see
what you did there.
It's solid in the dark. So there you go. So the Yeti shoots ice breath at Toma. Toma is frozen solid. And Megenial, his whole thing is like, well, her life force is almost out of there. So once that happens, she's gone forever. So as we see her book get corrupted and turn red, we think that Yuki is going to die. I lied! Toma breaks
out of the ice
and slices the book, freeing Yukia from the book. Mei grabs Yukia and gets her out of the proximity. And like most Shonen Jump characters who are main protags, they're like, wait, impossible, but how?
Let me explain what happened. And then Yuri's like, it's like, wow, that was very dangerous and risky. Clearly, you're a man of both luck and pluck.
Oh my god. So after he explains how but right before he turned to a Yeti, he turned on Storm Eagle and then just got out. Yuri is impressed. So a friggin' Toma goes Super Saiyan level 3 with the Dragoon Dragon. And takes Yuri as his sword. Fights Megenial and fights the Yeti. Megenial leaves.
This was so beautiful because it's like Hamon Saber because Yuri legit has the power of the sun, which has the power to ripple away at the dark.
Yes.
I'm like, this is literally a reference to Phantom Blood. Like for those of you who've never watched Phantom Blood, do it. It's as close as you'll get to a Castlevania anime if you don't pretend that the Netflix series didn't exist.
Hey, that show's good.
It is good. It is good.
I was like, just put some. I was about to say, but don't make me say put some respect on Castlevania. So, anyways, so you can take it from here. Go ahead.
Yeah. So of course, he manages to destroy the Yeti and put Legenial in his place. So he retreats. So it's late night, and the two of them are having a conversation, and Yuri's like, "Wow, I am really impressed by your determinazione." Yes, that is a reference to part 5 of JoJo. So, like, your determinazione was very impressive. By the way, what you did was very dangerous. Yeah. I know. You know, there was an easier way you could have done it. Yeah. Like, for example, you could have just asked me to become a sword, and I would have just slashed the book right out of her. He's like, wait, what? Why didn't you say so? And he's like, and he pulls a T800 where he's like, because I told you, I can slash things out of other things. You're the one who said no slashing.
He'll live.
It's like, what'd you do, man? You could have killed it. I told you no killing. Correction. There are 0 human casualties.
I shot everyone in the leg.
I shot everyone in the leg. I kicked him in the nuts. He's gonna have to wear a pelvic cast for 3 years, but he's still alive. Or that scene from Terminator 3 where he shoots at the entire SWAT at the cemetery, and there are no casualties.
Anyways, so after that, him and Tom. Well, one thing we forgot to mention. 2 things. One, Yuri's like, listen, we're actually gonna need the help of the Soul Society. I'm not the Soul Society, the Sword of Logos. We're actually gonna need their help, and you gotta let me talk to them first because they already think you a traitor. Let me take care of it because we're actually gonna need help. Because if this is still gonna happen, where the Megid are gonna be Maggiano Maggiano, Logos, and Zuos are gonna what's the other guy's name? Zuos, Maggiano, and who else?
Wait, are you talking about Legenial, Zuos, and Destorius?
Oh, so there's so Zuos, Legenial,
and
I can call him Magenial. Oh, did I call him Legenial or Magenial?
I have no idea. I call him Legenial because that's the thing, because he's like the legendary creatures guy.
Zuos, Luciano, and who's the third guy?
Luciano and Storius.
Storius. Okay, so because Storius, Luciano, and Zuos, they're gonna keep messing with humans, and considering the fact that people are now seeing the Wonder World, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Yeah. Plus, I love how he says we need to straighten out the Sword of Logos, which by the way is really funny to me because like I get it, because like you gotta reforge it.
Anyways, and Reika is making sure Rintaro is down for the cause of the Southern Base.
Did you reclaim your determinazione?
Yep, and that is the end of episode 18 of Kamen Rider Saber. I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna make this very quick. Communication. What the hell, y'all Kamen Riders? Talk. Dang it, talk. That's my only complaint. This honestly was another by the book episode. I really liked. I honestly am growing to like the chemistry between Yuri and Toma. Mm-hmm. I'm liking how honestly May is the one who's trying to get them on board with one another. So I like that. I like that May is kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not the answer. Well, she's not the answer to the key. Whatever. She's pretty much the glue. She's the glue for both Toma and Yuri to work together. And now that they're working together, you see it happening and stuff. I really want to know what the heck May's gonna do once everyone gets back together and stuff. I want to know because we already know that in the next episode, it teases that Tetsuo does potentially believe that Toma is telling the truth. So Tetsuo might be joining back up with Toma and Yuri and Mei at some point. But Rentaro is a big toss in the air right now. So I want to see what happens in the next episode. Other than that, I like it. It was cool. I give the episode an 8 out of 10.
Right. Yeah, to me, it was also by the books, but at least things are moving forward in a constructive way. Again, communication, there's like I feel like I need to be like a freaking Kamen Rider lawyer because because the characters are so bad at testifying their defenses in the show.
Yeah.
Again, we have 3 witnesses of this thing that you claim to be impossible. Maybe stop fighting for 2 seconds and just listen. Give the dude a benefit of the doubt. But timing is just really bad because there's a Megid and it is rampaging. And I love how they just shove Toma aside while they're fighting. While he's trying to stop the fighting, it's just like Shinji from Ryuki, where like he's trying to fight, get like to Ren and what's his name, to stop fighting each other, and they both just shove him aside so they could continue fighting.
Right.
And yes, there's the JoJo references. I especially with the whole sword of light thing. Or should I say, sword of white light? We're done.
I'm joking. Continue though.
Okay. Let's see. Choreography still pretty good, and I love the effects that they used for Yuri's form because, like, the zoom punch and to the shadow step, like those are really cool effects. I mean, it sucks that like he's fighting Tetsuo, who's my favorite character, but yeah. But hopefully now, I'm thinking things are. He's slowly going to convince like each writer one by one to join his cause and say, yeah, there is a traitor among us, and it's not Toma. So someone's clearly lying to us, and halfway in, it's going to become a civil war sort of thing, like from the Avengers, where it's like, we need to fight for the Sword of the Logos. No, we need to fight for humanity. And again, I have to ask, where are the Southern Riders? Like, seriously, like we're in the South Pole for like 3 episodes now, and we still haven't seen a single rider from the South Pole. It's like something is really sus here, and I'm surprised none of the other characters are questioning it. Like, were they all like captured, like the Win Ninja students by Lothar from Ninja Storm, or what? Like, what's going on here? And if that's the case, why didn't you bring that up in the beginning, Reika? Something's really suspicious, and no one's questioning it. And
no one asked questions.
Because in past seasons, we had characters who questioned everything.
Yep, Fua from 01.
Yeah.
Questioned everything, including himself.
From Blade, it's like, did Tachibana betray Board? How did the undead become released? Or in Kabuto, like literally, first thing Kabuto asks Kagami when he says, "You should totally join Zect. We're the good guys, and we protect humanity." It's like, is that what you believe, or is that what Zect told you to believe? Right. They don't seem to be giving you all the information. Something about them is sus. But yeah, it's like I give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. It could be better, but we're making some progress that I can live with.
Right. And with that being said, guys, well, 8 out of 10 around the board. So you know what time it is, right, Mike?
Time to read the comments.
Yes, read the comments. There we go.
Yes, let's see. Who's our first comment? Yes, it's Fox Ranger 3X9.
Hello there, Fox
Hello,
Ranger.
hello. Wait, hold on. Hello there.
Uh, L'Oreal Harris. Hi guys, Kamen Rider Cincadia here, ready to rock. And she also says, I still hope my Tomo-kun will expose the truth to the other writers. I mean, it's happening. It's happening, girl. It is happening. Earlier in the Southern Base, Ren's attitude about my man was worse than ever. Well, again, he's supposed to be the pipsqueak of the squad. And he's the youngest. I know Ren's one of the good guys, but geez, I want that pipsqueak to apologize. He ain't gonna apologize. There ain't gonna be no rematch.
That's his thing. And if he does apologize, he's gonna do it in some arbitrary way, like the way of how Toph Bei Fong like punches people when she shows affection.
Exactly. Fox Ranger, I'm rewatching all the Power Ranger seasons before they take the most of them off of Netflix. Good luck, because that's still 26 seasons. I don't know which season you are on right now, but good luck, good sir. Good luck.
For me, it's VR Troopers because I don't have those on DVD, and you can't find those on DVD. And I wish someone gave me the heads up in 2015 so I could have gotten myself a copy.
This guy right here has been watching VR Troopers since last week. Someone help.
I only have 30 more episodes left to watch.
Jeez. Okay. Toku Kid from Illuminati. What's up, bro? Toku Kid. Do y'all know? And I think we already answered this already. Do y'all think? Do y'all like the Sora Light's gold form getting teased in the comic book? Yeah, and we already talked about likely or not. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And dude, if you don't like the lack of communication from everyone, don't watch Kamen Rider 5s.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. Fives is basically the show Friends, except 3 of them are monsters, as opposed to all 6 of them.
Oh my god, Fox Ranger! I also do Super Sentai on my channel. That's awesome. I will take a look at that. By the way, you were right. I do have the hots for Toma. Can you blame me? His personality is hot. This is like the Jessica Rabbit thing. Like when Eddie's like, "Why are you married to Roger anyway?" He makes me laugh. Yuri, he's cool, but he's weird. Yeah, he is kind of. I mean, well, keep in mind, he's a man. He's a man out of time. It's like Captain America. Captain America is a man from yesteryear, like literally yesteryear.
He doesn't have as many years to catch up on.
Exactly.
Star Wars / Trek. Jeez, when he watches, I'm curious, what would be Steve Rogers' reaction to watching Phantom Menace when he finds out who Mace Windu looks like?
Honestly, if we ever meet Chris Evans and Samuel Jackson, we should have them read like an excerpt from that. That would be pretty cool. Hey y'all, what's up, Jess? How you doing, dude? A golden Kamen Rider would be really cool. Exactly. Like, I mean, I've not seen Kamen Rider Geo, but I know there's Grand Geo, and I know he turns to a big gold Kamen Rider.
Yeah, he looks like a clock tower. With the little Kamen Riders everywhere.
Yeah.
But we all know the best Gold Rider is X8 Hyper Muteki form. Because we're worth it.
Oh my god. Jess, I want to see Sora Logos after Yuri gets his gold form. Sora Logos makes it sound like he's the elder writer as one alternate writer. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening, and then maybe they clash because maybe the elder he is every writer as one alternate writer. There you go. I can see that. I would love to see that actually happen too. Oh, and that new book is an upgrade for Toma later to take a new writer to fight for the Megid.
We did see scans of like there being a pop-up book similar to Ju-on Dragon, where it's like a 3-headed dragon, red, white, and black, and it's kind of resembles Toma's color scheme in his base form for Saber because he's red, white, black.
Yeah,
and also keep in mind, if you remember Mystic Force, those were also the 3 colors of the Magic Tribunal.
Right. Here's what I'm looking forward to. Well, actually, I'll explain that afterwards. O's XYZ, get in the mirror, Shinji.
Get in the mirror, Shinji.
Get in the damn mirror, Shinji. L'Oreal, I agree that the other writers should just talk. That Kenzan Pipsqueak, another story.
You won't talk.
Determinazione.
Determinazione.
And I love JoJo Part 5. Oh my god, dude. And that's pretty much all the comments, guys. Thank you guys so much for all your comments. Once again, if you are brand new to the Morphin Network, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon. If you are on Facebook, be sure to like and follow our page at Morphin Network. And be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at MorphinNet. Here's my one thing before we cut out of here. Oh wait, Toku Kid says this: the red, white, and black book is for the film.
And L'Oreal says, "Sweet review, fellas. Thank you.
Thank you." What was I gonna say?
Your comment is worth it.
Here's my thing. I just want the 01 movie.
Mm-hmm.
I just want the 01 movie. I already know E2's 02, which I'm disappointed that someone spoiled it. I just want the movie. Can I just get the movie, please? Can I just get the movie?
Either way, I can't wait to get one more book right here, so I could just like pull this out and have the sword go. Sei naru ken ni chikara wo minagiru wanda raida. Because love that's my favorite jingle in the show. I'm gonna be honest.
No, my favorite jingle is King Lion's book. I love that.
Yeah.
But anyways, all right, but guys, that is it for our show. Mike, where can the people find you, big dog?
Yes. All of you beautiful people can find me on IG at Chrono_just_cosplay. And you can watch me play Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes and Marvel Spider-Man on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto, where I am almost done with both of those games. So, and where can they find you, my good partner?
Y'all can find me on Twitter, Instagram at @the_Reckless_Fox, YouTube Reckless_Fox, and find all Malay's game content on twitch.tv/RecklessFox. And if you want more content, myself, Mike, and 2 other members of the Morphin Network, we do our own podcast every weekend, the Struggle Game Podcast, live on Twitch. If you haven't yet, be sure to follow the Struggle Game Podcast on SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. Wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, we are there. We will be moving to iHeartRadio, potentially Apple Music, as long as Apple ain't trying to, chip us, and Stitcher Radio as well, coming soon. Once again, SoundCloud.com/StruggleClubGaming, and you can find us on Google Podcasts and Spotify. Just type in the Struggle Game Podcast, and there you go. With that being said, guys, thank you guys so much. This episode of Rider Time Podcast, and I'm hungry. Let's see what the chef has in store for us today.
Oba-chan ga iteita, ten no michi o iki, subete wo tsukasudoru otoko. Kyou no Kamen Rider wa
Kamen Rider Kabuto.
Kamen Rider Kabuto aired on January 29, 2006 for 49 episodes.
7 years in the past, Shibuya was destroyed by a meteor carrying worms, beings that can steal identities and memories of their victims.
In present day, an organization called Zect created the Kabuto Zector to combat worms' abilities to slow down time.
However, the Zector chose Tendo Soji, the sole survivor of the Shibuya incident, to become Kamen Rider Kabuto.
Tendo fights worms using his new time-stopping ability while also investigating Zect's secret agendas.
Grandmother said this. Food is heavenly. And watch the next episode.
Today's Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop and Pop, which is now August the 27th to the 29th, 2021 in Atlanta, Georgia. And Ranger Stop Convention, which is now November 11th to the 14th, 2021 in Orlando, Florida. Go to rangerstop.com for more info.